Thank you very much for having me. I would have to say it was something that I was interested in from a very young age. At 8 years old, I started to sing, play piano, and become very interested in music. But it wasn't until about 19 that I started really pursuing music in a hard rock direction, and eventually into the only thing that I was focusing on in my life. Every show is absolutely a unique moment in my life. Every single show has, its own energy. It's a different place. It's different faces, and it's all very wonderful. Every show I can't say it's comparable to the next because they're all their own thing, and I love every single one of them, every single size. From small to large. Yes, music is a very spiritual thing, and I think that everyone is a spiritual being, and that is why we feel things so deeply. We're moved when we don't even know why sometimes. And music is a profound language because sound affects everyone from every walk of life, every culture, every nation worldwide. And that's amazing because it's also something that really unifies us as human beings. He's a very, very good player, and we had a very good, run of events with him, and Brazil should be proud because there have been a lot of really great musicians to come out of there and that are in Brazil. I know it's very hard for musicians to kind of break out of that country, and so I think it's a huge deal for the people that do and get around the world and really show people what kind of talent and gifts are in your country. It's quite amazing. The show becomes real, firstly because I'm there with the passion behind the music and the messages, and then it has to be equally made with the people that show up to show you the support and believe in you and also feel what you are putting out there. So it's a very, very equal contribution, and I think that it's the audience and the artist that makes the show very real. Yeah. Especially these days for a newer generation band like mine, networking is incredibly important because we don't depend on really our music, unfortunately, to carry us along. It's more about the people you meet and engaging with the people that you do meet after that moment, forever, really. Like, I can't, especially with the people that support us, you can never turn your back on anyone who ever comes into the family to support you, because they're what's going to make what we're doing possible, and we can never abandon that. Oh, no, not at all. There is nothing and will never be anything like a live show. No matter how many times you watch your favorite concert on YouTube, you're reliving an amazing moment. So nothing's going to replace that real moment before it was filmed. So I don't think that actually YouTube affects us in that negative way. In anything, it pulls people more out because they can see in some way what you can do, and hopefully enough to see what you can do live. And then that's where you really have to convince people, like, okay, you made it to the show now. Now let's really show you what this energy is like when we're really here. Oh my god. I haven't actually sang since we've been on tour in December or November. So this is a little nerve-wracking. The last time I sang Iron Maiden was actually in Sao Paulo, Brazil, with Metal All Stars quite a few years ago, and we did Fear of the Dark. So, let's see, this is shy for me. I am the man who walks alone, and when I'm walking that dark road, at night or strolling through the park, when the light begins to... I can't remember much more. A little, I'll just skip ahead. A little anxious when it's dark, fear of the dark, fear of the dark. I have a constant fear that someone's always near. Fear of the dark, fear of the dark. I have a something something. That's all I can give you right now. No. It's not the same in the quantity of people that appreciate it. There's definitely countries that love heavy metal more than others, and the fact that there's more people, more metalheads. But those people as individuals in each country, I believe, love metal the same. So it depends how you're looking at that question. If you asked a metalhead in any country around the world, I'm sure in their heart, their dedication to metal is the same as anyone anywhere else. A failed show for me is if, basically a failed show is if people didn't walk around feeling happy afterwards, as if they had really been filled up with something. I fortunately haven't experienced that yet. I try to give everything I've got. I think the guys in my band do that too. We regardless of what's happening in our life, I've gone on stage after being so upset, like 5 minutes before the set, but you have to snap out of it because the audience doesn't deserve that. They deserve everything good. And I also really, really, really don't like it when people say they had a bad show because the audience didn't give enough energy back. I think it's our job as the artist to charge you guys up, not you to charge us up first. And then of course, it becomes like a back and forth thing once the show gets going, but initially I think it's my job to come out there and make you feel good. Same with my guys. So that would be a failed show. Even if I have a cold or something and I'm not singing well, that's not what fails the show. It's if I didn't give everything I had and if you didn't enjoy yourselves. I really love a newer-ish kind of Swedish artist called Lale. Actually, I find her to be very unique and extremely authentic as a person. She's a little strange and she just puts it all out there, but it's very, very beautiful. I just love her voice and the way she puts music together. So that's L-A-L-E-H, Lale. When the stage lights go off, I'm the same person actually, just probably a little more shy. I'm very private. I'm actually pretty introverted. I like to be by myself a lot. And I don't know, you can find me like walking my family's dogs and exercising and I guess cooking and just I like to enjoy life. I like to enjoy the things I value. I like to enjoy my family and my loved ones. Yeah. Oh, this is very exciting. I can't say much about our next shows, but I can talk about my next projects. So we as a band, Kobra And The Lotus, we went to Denmark and recorded 2 albums, which is very crazy because they're 2 full-length albums. And they are a statement. It's gonna die. We are doing 2 albums, or we have done 2 albums. They are called Prevail 1 and Prevail 2, and they are basically a big statement about the fact that we are really, you know, not in the easiest line of work, and we need a lot of faith to hang in there and believe in ourselves and keep going. Where's the charger? Over here. This is real shit right here. Right now I'm actually in Costa Rica with my family, so that's why I'm outside on the deck in this beautiful weather. It's snowing at home where I'm from in Calgary, Canada, so this is quite nice for me. So Prevail 1 and 2, these are, both albums are done, and the first one comes out May 12th with 2 music videos off that album. And I'm so excited because we worked so hard on this album and we pushed ourselves like in a way I didn't even know we could push ourselves. So I think that this is actually our best work to date, and I can't wait for it to come out to the world. It's gonna be so fun. So guys, my final message is that I love your country. I can't wait to come there with my band. Everyone wants to be there, and we just really respect the passion that you guys have for music. So thank you so much for all your support, to everyone who has believed in us, anyone who's been waiting for us to come there. We are coming in the near future, and I can't wait. And to all the fans around the world, thank you so much. I'm so grateful for your support because it's what keeps me going and pushing on to do this. So, muitos beijos and te amo. I love you. Okay, hope to see you guys very soon. Rock on.